Yo, what's up YouTube? Chisha Zed back in here with another video for you. Peace, positivity, self-awareness, and motivation. Listen up, guys. Recently, I asked you guys to send me questions, dating questions in specific that you had for me, right? That was about 3 weeks ago. I finally got into these questions today. I'm going to answer these questions going forward. As you know, we're back in the new studio. You see the new background. Here we go. So this subscriber asked, being in an RP mentality eventually led me to being more attractive to the girl I wanted, and now we are a happy couple. Congratulations, my dude. He goes on to say, since being in a relationship, I noticed I lost interest in watching RP vids because some of it makes me too distrusting. My question is, what are some of the best RP principles to utilize in a secure relationship? All right, so here, guys, we have a purple pill man. And if you're new to this, this might be confusing. I know most of you guys understand this stuff, but there may be one guy who's wondering, what the hell is purple pill? I'm going to explain it for you guys real quick. So everybody takes the red pill once. Every man gets hit with the truth once and has to take that bitter pill about female nature, right? That's that first pill you take. Now, once you take that pill, you can either decide to still believe in exclusive relationships with the woman. What you can't do is go back to being blue pill, being unaware, because once your eyes are opened, they cannot be shut. Or you can be completely red and live life with the truth that you know. Now, what's the difference between a red pill and a purple pill guy? Well, a red pill guy will deal with women, but does not see the value in exclusive relationships, marriage, so on and so forth. And this guy is what we would call a purple pill man, because he still has known female nature, but still sees and finds value in being in a relationship. Is there anything wrong with that? No. Right? It's all up to you what you do with the truth and the knowledge that you get. But listen, I really want to focus on a statement that he made here that I think needs a little bit of correction, right? He says, what are some of the best RP principles to utilize in a secure relationship? Bro, there is no such thing as a secure relationship once you're RP aware, right? Once you've taken that first pill, man, and that truth has been revealed to you, there's no such thing. The dating market has evolved. Maybe in the past, before women were modernized, turned into what they are today, a secure relationship might have been a thing, right? Because society shamed women for exercising their options, for sleeping around, all types of stuff. But today, there's no such thing as a secure relationship. So the fact that you assume that you are in a secure relationship, and this is coming from a guy who says, I will get married because I believe in marriage, so I fit more into that purple pill type mindset, right? I'm telling you, there's no such thing as a secure relationship. First off, get that out of your mind. All right. That's that first thing. And guys, real quick, this is a really good question, because I believe most guys within the manosphere, within the RP space, are purple pill men, right? These are men who still see value in relationship. It's just what it is. And I'm going to give you what I believe are the 7, and there are 7 of them, in my opinion, 7 most important things that you want to remember if you are an RP aware man who still wants to get into an exclusive relationship. So guys, this is some serious stuff. So take out your pad, your pen, and take down some notes, right? This is for you guys who are in relationships, want to be in exclusive relationships, and you're not doing the rotation thing or spinning plates. And what I mean by that is you're not dealing with, a rotation of women in your circle who you're not, growing attachments to, and you want to pursue an exclusive relationship. So first things first, man, you said you stopped watching RP videos because these videos were making you too distrusting. But the truth is just plainly this: you can't have your cake and eat it too. You cannot be in a relationship and forget what you have learned and forget female nature. Doesn't matter if you never watch another RP video again. You will always feel this way, if you have been awakened or brought to awareness through the RP and you're in a relationship, you will always feel distrusting. Guys, here are the choices you have, right? Number one, you either are a blue pill man and you never are made aware. That's number one. Number two is you are made aware through the RP of female nature and you accept it and you tell yourself, you know what? I'll much rather just have a rotation of women, not grow attached, and just live my life that way. Or you can get into a relationship and pursue that purple pill life. But each and every one of them has their pros and cons. Now, first guy, the Bloopy Man, well, he's unaware of female nature. Often those guys are delusionally happy. They seem more at peace. They have hope that things will work out, right? They're highly optimistic, getting in relationships with women, putting them on pedestals, thinking everything's going to work out. Meanwhile, they're running towards a burning building. The end of these type of men is usually very tragic. Or you can be an RP guy who just decides to say, you know what, I don't want to deal with relationships. That's cool. You want to do the rotation thing? I've been there. I've done that. Not get attached to any woman. Cool, right? Your pro is you have plenty of options and you're messing with a bunch of different women. The con is you have to be okay with knowing that every woman you mess with is not yours, meaning she is screwing, right? Some other guy behind your back when she's not with you. Some other guy is busting her cheeks. You're just a guy in her rotation too, bro. And you got to be okay with that. You got to swallow that pill. You could be a purple pill guy and decide to go exclusive with the woman. And what you have to be okay with is she might step out. She might cheat on you. There is a high possibility that if you're not following the principles that are taught, because I believe if you follow the principles to a T, a woman will not leave. If you truly have her mind, right, and her mental, she won't leave. But you have to be aware to the fact that she might. And that is jealousy. That is distrust. That is the curse of being purple pill. Is that you will live a life of distrust and jealousy. It doesn't mean that you have to show it, because that's the fastest way to lose your chick, if you show it. But in your mind, you always question: Did she find somebody better than me? Am I making enough money? Am I performing enough for her? This is just the truth. Women love opportunistically. Am I validating her enough? You always have to play that game with her, and there will always be a small sense of distrust. Now, what should you do? It's up to you. But this guy decided to embrace a relationship, which is fine if that's what he wants, right? So let's get to it. So these are 7 points that I would give you, 7 tips to make sure that you live the happiest purple pill life possible, right? The first one is she must serve a purpose in your life outside of love. When you pick a woman who you want to be in a relationship with, you have to make sure that this woman serves a purpose outside of, I just love her, or she's just fine, she's just beautiful. She has to serve a purpose in your life. She has to provide you with qualities that improve your life. Right? This is important. It can't be based on love, because love comes and goes. I know society and Hollywood like to convince you that love is all you need, right? The foundation of everything is love. No, the foundation of life is discipline, duties, and love is somewhere in there. Because love is a feeling, and you don't always feel it, but you choose to fulfill your duties. She has to serve a purpose outside of love. She has to bring value to your life outside of love. It can't just be about your love for that woman, because once that love is gone, once either she doesn't love you or you don't feel that love for her, then your whole foundation will collapse. So She must serve a purpose for you, whether that's, her femininity, her being nurturing. Maybe she helps you out with your business, right? She feeds you. She has an expertise that can help you kind of propel yourself, and she can facilitate your greatness. She has to serve a purpose outside of love. That's number one. Number two, she must view you as alpha. This is something I've said in other videos many times. I know this is, you guys are probably tired of hearing this one. She has to view you as alpha. She has to view you as a leader. She must look to you for guidance. She must respect you. And guys, in the past, I've said, how do you know a woman views you as alpha? Well, there are two criteria you can tell whether a woman views you as alpha or not. Number one is she seeks your guidance and leadership. That's the first one, right? Two is she wants to reproduce with you. She has a desire to have your kids. Now, guys heard this in my last video I did about Devon Franklin and Megan Good. And they said, well, what if she just wants to have your kids? Look at PJ Washington, Brittany Renner wanted to have your kids. It's both of those. It's not just either or. It's both of those things. A woman can view you and want to have your kids because she knows once she has your kids, then you're obligated to take care of her, and she gets resources and she can extract resources from you that way. But she doesn't necessarily want to seek your guidance and your leadership. We call that a beta male provider. You're providing resources and she's going to get it any way in which she can. A lot of women do this. Vice versa. A woman can seek your leadership, as you can be an intelligent guy, right? Let's say I want to teach a woman how to grow on YouTube. And she's like, you know what? I want to get close to this guy. I want to get some clout. I'm at 36 subscribers, so that's not a lot of clout. But let's just hypothetically speaking, she wants to get some clout. So she starts dating me and she wants to learn from me, and she makes it look like she's in love with me and she cares for me. But really, she's just here for the guidance and the knowledge and doesn't really want to go long term. When she gets what she wants, she's out, right? So she has to view you as a leader and also want to reproduce with you. Number three is you must hold masculine frame. And guys, this comes down to knowing that as often as you can, you want to refrain from your woman viewing you as one of her girlfriends, right? Being the guy she wants to gossip with, being the guy she wants to joke with all the time. Sure, will it happen once in a while? Yeah, that's cool. You can be humorous and still maintain masculine frame, but being goofy, right? Playing around too much with your girl, or some of you are married with your wife, that may result in her losing attraction and respect for you, even when she looks like she's enjoying it. Now, this is, guys, from personal experience, this isn't something that you're going to always have on just lock every single time. You catch yourself. You go a few days and you realize, like, man, I'm always joking around with this chick, man. Always playing around with her. Now she's losing respect. Switch it up on her, right? Maintain that masculine frame. Come in sometimes and be quiet. Don't say anything. Take it easy. And what you realize is the more you walk into a situation with that type of energy, the more she will find you attractive, especially in the bedroom, right? If you want to really have a good time with your chick in the bedroom, and you know this the day before, that day in the morning, you want to make sure you're in frame for most of that day. And when you finally get in that bedroom for bedroom fun, you be busting those cheeks the way you're supposed to, right? Buzzing those cheeks, right? All right, guys. So number 4 is stay on your game. You have to stay on your game, right? The over pursuing, the being jealous. I told you guys that you're going to be jealous if you're living that purple pill life, but it doesn't mean you have to show it. Checking her phone, crying, whining, complaining, putting her up on a pedestal. You have to stay on game with all that. Validating a woman too much, complimenting her too much. You have to stay on top of all that more than you would have to do if you just had a variety of women who you're dealing with in a rotation. Why? Because you naturally be in a place of abundance when you know a girl can be replaced because you're not exclusive with her. But if you are exclusive with the woman, that introduces another type of vulnerability to scarcity that you have to fight against, because you just can't call another chick up, because then, you know, you're cheating. Now you're getting caught cheating. Now you look even more dumb because you're lying and you're over there making up lies, getting caught up. You know how it goes. So you have to stay on your game, right? So I'd encourage you once in a while to watch more videos about game. Get back to the basics. Check out other channels, including myself. Number 5, and guys, this one is a big one. You must be constantly improving financially and physically. You must focus on making more money. You must focus on improving your body. The huge one is improving your body, because that will improve your confidence. And then improving financially, well, a woman doesn't have to be dating the richest man in the world. She really doesn't. But she must know that you are at least trying to make more money. Most women, as much as we like for them to love men the way men love women, right? Because men love women more idealistically, as in you love her for who she is, not what she necessarily brings to the table. Most women will never get there, because female nature is for women to love you opportunistically. And so when she sees that you're constantly improving, she says, this is a man who's bettering himself, bettering his life. Things will only get better, even if it's slowly, because progress happens slow. But her seeing you get up for work every morning, requesting that raise. Maybe you want to start a new business and pursuing that. You getting up and going to go hit the gym. You running, right? To improve yourself. That will keep her there, because you are a man who's embraced that alpha mentality. And women love that shit, man. They love being with the underdog who they see potential in and they want to grow with, right? You can thank Hollywood for that. Number 6, have a passion and purpose outside of your relationship. Guys, you cannot lose yourself in a relationship. You have to maintain who you are. Do not lose yourself in a relationship. Make sure you have a life outside of your woman. A lot of guys lose their identity and who they are once they start pursuing a relationship. That woman becomes their identity. And once you do that, then you're taking away from her that same thing that made her attracted to you. And it's not just about her, guys. It's also to do with you, right? Have a purpose and a passion outside of your woman. I don't care what it is. This is not about money. Maybe you're just into fishing. Maybe you're into some type of art, right? And you don't necessarily want to like build a business around it. I'd encourage you to do that. But whatever. The bottom line here is make sure you don't lose yourself in any exclusive relationship with any woman, period, ever. Last but not least is don't be afraid to love a woman. Just don't fall in love with the woman. And this is a topic that's rarely addressed within the manosphere that I'm going to address right now. There is nothing wrong with loving a woman. There's nothing wrong with loving a woman, right? There is everything wrong with falling in love with the woman blindly. The difference is the man who is in love but understands that love can go. Love can pass, because love is a feeling, right? But the man who's blindly in love doesn't understand that at any moment that woman can leave. That woman can cheat. That woman may decide that she no longer loves you. And a lot of guys hear that and they say, oh no, I could never love a woman, because what if that happens? What if she cheats on me? Bro, you're just going to have to accept things for what they are if you decide to enter a relationship. But that should also not stop you from loving a woman. And I want to make this clear, because I can sympathize with a lot of guys who are in relationships and are RP aware, is that you feel like, oh, I can't love this person. You can love them, but just be ready to walk away if the opportunity presents itself where you need to walk away, right? If you're in that mindset, you're not blindly in love. You understand that person is human. They make mistakes and they might let you down. Will some people have good relationships that last a long time? Yeah. Right? That's what I hope for you. That's what I hope for this guy who asked me this question. And these are my 7 tips I would give you to having the best possible happy purple pill relationship you can have. This all comes down to focus on you, man. And life gets hard, guys. I know, right? We deal with real shit in this life. It's not easy to get up and go to the gym. It's not easy to get on your diet and start eating better. It's not easy. Why? Because we all go through difficult times. But you have to improve. You have to focus on yourself, man. Don't put these women on a pedestal. But remember the principles I shared, and remember that no woman is irreplaceable. You are that nigga, bro. You are the man. And if you don't feel like you are right now, become that. Focus on you. And if you have a good woman and she treats you well, we celebrate feminine, nurturing women over here. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, hit that like button. Also, let me know what you guys thought of the video in the comment section down below. Until next time, man, my name is Tisha Zed. I'm out. Peace.
I'm a walking Liberty Bell, free to ring through my stride, freedom to be inside, and be a slave to my pride, and ride away to scream. Man, this love's so serene, I should probably shake it up just a little bit.